Hello, YouTube and TikTok. Mostly YouTube. There's there's a lot I really want to say right now. Um, it is currently 8:40, September 17th, 2025. This Wednesday. This has been an insane month, especially for everyone really. Uh, where do I even begin with this? Well, one, I've been kind of MIA for a bit. Um, and, Jesus, I can't even. One, September 10th, we all know what happened in regards to Charlie Kirk. And I've seen videos on all angles. And that's just, wow, I can't even. See, I saw Charlie Kirk as I never really had much of an opinion on him, but I always saw him as just like one of those people that would randomly be on the For You page for YouTube or TikTok that would be famous for talking about politics or something. Like before I even knew who Charlie Kirk was, before I saw him, I saw Candace Owens. Before I saw Candace Owens, I saw Ben Shapiro. I used to see a lot of Ben Shapiro. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's still, or yeah, I don't know where Ben is. um, huh, I don't know if he disappeared or not. Before him, it was Andrew Tate, and I don't think he gets into politics, but the point still stands. He was, and then now Charlie's gone. Is this Nick guy? I don't even know much about him. And I normally don't get into politics, but I recently, and I was hyperfixated about things, but I recently just looked into like the situation in regard. Well, there was so much, like, there's so much going on in the world, and it's like kind of hard to catch up a little bit. But I recently just started looking into um the situation regarding Israel versus um it's supposed to be Israel versus Hamas, but that's not really the case. Um, to an extent, because there was this video I saw. Well, here's how I even first like found out about anything about that. I think this was back in 2023. I was at my sister's house, and I was watching a video about this deep dive video, and it was the guy was not interviewing. He was reviewing this very old kid show called Tomorrow's Pioneers, and I looked into it, and I was like, "That wow." And then I'm thinking, because it was talking about Israel and Gaza and whatnot, and at that time I didn't know what was going on, so I looked into it, and I was like, "Oh, there's a war happening." Years later, especially now, I decided to look into it more because I think it was 1 or 2 months ago. There's a video on Instagram. I don't know which account I was on, but it was this like this bomb, this like aftermath, like a bombing, I guess. And you can see like actual like dead children being carried out, and their heads are like completely destroyed. And I said, "Oh my god, that is." And like I seen a lot of stuff, but that is just awful. And it's all for what? Like for land. And it's like, and people say it was supposed to be Israel versus Hamas, and Hamas, the the deaths of those children is also in their hands too, because they know very well what they're doing. They're purposely hiding and setting up bases and hospitals and neighborhoods, and like no, Hamas is just as much to blame for the death of those children, just as Israel is. Well, Israel, and, and again, and it's all for land, for ground. Like, you're willing to murder children for essentially just dirt and rocks. I know I'm oversimplifying it, but that's essentially what you're doing. Because let's say Israel wins, right? Or tries to win all this, then it's like, now what? Like you did all you murdered all those kids, and just for what? Just for some extra ground? Like no, so that's like, and I know I'm very much late, and it's like, well, duh, where have you been? You've been living under a rock, and yeah, I have been living under a rock in a sense, and it's like I always thought it was just like a war like any other, but then looking at it, and it's like, and no, and you know what's even more stupid is America's funding Israel. Like, why? America should be giving. America should be focusing on the American citizens and helping us out. Like, why are you funding? Like, what is Israel doing for us? Why are you funding Israel? Why is Israel even? As far as I know, I have not seen Israel really do anything for us. So for what are like it's stupid. Um, no, it's just I don't know. And to me, it's like, you know what? If you want to talk about land or whatever, if anyone in power, you shouldn't be having like this whole war, like putting other lives in danger. If people in power really have a disagreement with each other, how about instead of going to war, it's like no, like let's say the president of country A and president of country B, you two can box it out. You know, it's like you two can figure that out. Why send people to war and do all that and sending bombs on people? No, you two fight that out. Like risk your life, risk your blood for that. Like go to the boxing ring, square up, figure it out. You know, and I don't know. It's been months later. I still think about that video because it's that's someone's kid, you know. It's like that's someone's niece, that could be someone's nephew. And oh, and I commented this on Threads before, on unrelated to this, but same day Charlie Kirk was assassinated, there was another school shooting in Colorado, and I commented this on Threads, and I said Colorado cannot catch a break, and they really can't. I honestly, truthfully believe Colorado's cursed because a lot of school shootings happen in Colorado, and I know they happen everywhere in America, but isn't it kind of weird that there's a lot of them happening in Colorado, and we all know the most famous one that happened in Colorado. But I don't know. Just a quick update on how I feel about stuff. We'll talk soon.